After tanning, or in other words stabilization, the collagen matrix of leather needs to be filled and dyed using retanning chemicals so that the item meets the relevant quality requirements for the respective application. The working methods and retanning chemical requirements vary greatly here, depending on whether the leather is intended for shoes, furniture or clothing. Alongside fat liquoring agents, syntan constitutes the largest product range for these applications and can sum up to 20% of the final leather weight. Conventional products are generally based on two fossil primary raw materials, phenol and formaldehyde, which are almost fully reacted to create the corresponding polymer retanning agent. This is why the first problem arises. Today's requirements regarding consumer items only permit very small ppm quantities of residual monomers. These specifications can only be met at great expense and with considerable process control. X-BIOMER chemistry is significantly simpler and safer, as these types of critical substances are not used at all. This chemical process uses up to 90% natural raw materials that have no hazardous potential, are furthermore renewable and excellent biodegradable. The X-BIOMER range includes various product grades resulting from different compositions of the same three raw materials: proteins, carbohydrates and a reactive monomer. Changing the proportions, the degree of hydrolysis and reaction conditions makes it possible to manufacture retanning agents with different properties. All can be done in the new in situ production plant, of course, always fully automatic formulations. The X-BIOMER retanning agents manufactured in this way are, of course, not chemically comparable to traditional retanning agents. For this reason, suitable formulations must be developed that have very similar technical properties to those of leather manufactured using conventional tanning agents. This means that although it is not possible to replace all the traditional syntan and polymer tanning agents, it is likely that we can find substitutes for a significant portion of these. The goal of the X-BIOMER strategy is now to replace as high a proportion of syntan and polymer tanning agents as possible using considerably more sustainable X-BIOMER chemistry. This would allow us to take a major step towards greater sustainability. As mentioned before, shavings from leather manufacture are used as one of the base main raw materials and are then virtually recycled back in the process in the form of the retanning chemicals. The idea of this new in situ production concept arose as a result of the expense and logistical difficulty involved in transporting the shavings from the tannery in the LANXESS production facility. This led simply to a further rethink and the development of the concept of producing X-BIOMER on a decentralized base, for example directly on site in a tannery in precisely those locations where shavings are generated and where the X-BIOMER chemistry finally is applied.